As long as we've been alive, and almost everyone out there in sort of recent memory, we're talking 75 plus years, it's been a global system. We're really at the end of that. We're now at the beginning of an interregnum, what I would call a period of geopolitical creative destruction. I think there are things that are changing in America that we have to address. So one is that a lot of people have felt that global trade, whether it's NAFTA or whether it's the Trans-Pacific Partnership, may have given a lot of money to a very small number of wealthy Americans and may have helped a lot of big multinational corporations, but they do not feel like they've benefited from those deals at all, that the social contract has not worked for them. And they have a real point. And they don't know why they should support free trade, why they should support a more active American economic presence around the world when that will get them nothing. They just don't buy it, and they have good reasons not to buy it. And clearly that's a reason why you're seeing an expansion of protectionism, of populism, of nationalism, and of much narrower thinking of the American self-interest. Most Americans need to understand how it is that they're going to have a future. The Americans have always been different from the Europeans because they've been much more optimistic about their future, even if the future doesn't necessarily merit that. It's a very entrepreneurial country, very individual-oriented country. And yet you see now that among a significant piece of the population, even the Americans don't quite believe it anymore, because there is such a large core of the American population that doesn't know how they're going to make it, what their country does for them. And even though their grievances may be different depending on different pockets of the population and their political orientations, the question is fundamentally the same. And they feel like large pieces of their government just have not been there for them. I certainly believe that the 2016 election is a wake-up call for a lot of people, and not just for the citizens, not just for the electorate, but for the leaders themselves.